Welcome to Nattys Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting. And today I believe we're going to do a Christmas craft, I think. So I don't know. We'll see. So go ahead, give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. So not sure, but probably Christmas. I don't know. Let's go take a look.
Okay, so we are going to make a Christmas tree door hanger, or wall hanger, I suppose. We're going to need some beads. These are from Hobby Lobby, $8.49, I think, for the full bag. I don't believe those go on sale because they have that special yellow sticker. And then I was going to try to use this raffia from Dollar Tree. I ended up not using that. And then we've got the welcome sign from Dollar Tree and the witch's wire rack wreath form, also from Dollar Tree. So first we are going to get the little welcome sign prepared. I wanted to paint it because it was a little too bland for me to be that tannish color. And it's just MDF. So I'm going to, first I painted it white. And I was using not chalk paint. I was using just regular acrylic paint. Not the best idea on MDF because it soaks it right up. And the white was too plain. So I did end up going back and changing that color. But so this is how we started, was with white. So if you like white, you stay there. And then we are going to have to prepare this wreath form. Now this is obviously a Halloween wreath form. It's the witch's hat. And I've had it in my little stash. And I wanted to do something like this last year and didn't. So now I'm going to do it right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our very sharp wire cutters. Use all your strength and all your might. And we're going to cut this apart a bit. So take off the hat part, the bottom part of the witch's hat, and then we're going to separate each of the bars that are going sideways on the wreath form. Now my hands are very weak and this killed me, but once I figured out the best way to do it and where on my lineman pliers was best to cut it, it made it a little easier. So once you've got it all taken apart, I'm joking, 47 minutes later. It wasn't 47 minutes, but boy, it seemed like it to my hands. Then we're going to have to pull out the beads that we want to use. Now, I pulled out a whole bunch of them and counted them out to make sure that they would fit in all of that. So you do want to do that before you start putting anything together. And what I did was separated. I had some really large beads. I wanted those at the bottom of the Christmas tree. So I separated those out in a different little bowl over there. And then all we're going to do is put the beads on the wreath form. And that's why we had to take off those middle pieces so that you can actually just slide the beads all the way down to the other side. So we're doing the long sides first. And then once you've got that side down, then you can bend it back up at the top where it was bent before. And then you'll need to do the same thing with this other side. And then once we've got the beads all on that side, we're going to put a little piece of painter's tape at the end so that the beads stay on the wire without having to do anything much. And then last, we're going to do the bottom. Now remember, on the bottom, I used larger beads to make it look, I guess, a little bit different. So once I've got those all on there, I'm also going to put a piece of tape there. And I'm taping it so that, again, the beads don't fall off, but we've got some more construction we need to do up toward the top of the tree. So first, we need to put some of those sideways bars back on. So the first one was kind of tight. It was kind of tough. And so I did end up getting some smaller beads in order to make them fit and make them work. And I'm going to hot glue the little wire piece onto one side. And of course you could use stronger adhesive, of course, if you want this to be a long-term craft. But I'm just using hot glue, and I'm going to hold it in place until it is dry. And then I'm going to put two little beads on there, and then I'm going to find the spot where it's going to fit best. And then I'm going to hot glue it there as well. And this is how you're going to do all of the sideways pieces, the same exact thing. So I ended up only using 3, not all 4. And this last one, I needed to fit it in between because the beads on this side are now kind of tight. And so it was kind of tough to fit it in. But once I stuck it in there, then it was fine. So again, we're just going to figure out how to make it fit, where it needs to fit, and then we're going to hot glue it together. And I did put hot glue both on the wire that the beads are on, as well as the wire that's going sideways. And then last, we're going to take the tape off of the ends of both sides, or I guess of both the vertical and the horizontal wire pieces. And we're just going to hot glue those two together. And this is why I wanted the bigger beads on the bottom. It looks a little bit more substantial on the bottom. I did end up having to put one more bead on that other side. But once I did that, I glued that last bead onto itself, onto that wire a little bit. And then I'm going to glue the large beads from the bottom onto there. And then we're going to make a little stem. I'm just using 4 large beads and some wire, some floral wire from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to make them into a square because the square kind of looks like a stem, ironically. And then I'm going to glue them together so that they look more substantial and in place. And then I'm going to wrap the wire around and in the middle of my bottom of my tree. And you have to, figure out where you want it or how you want your stem to even look. Maybe you want yours darker or a different color or what have you. And then once we've got that together, then we're going to put the welcome sign on. Now, obviously, this is only if you're going to hang it on the front door. I ended up changing mine to be red instead of white. And then I'm going to put a cute little red bow up at the top. I'm no bow maker expert, so I'm just making a bow. I'm not going to show you exactly what I did. I'm not going to tell you what I did. Just make a shoelace type of bow, and we're going to glue it onto the top. And then we're going to attach the red welcome sign onto the bottom line of the Christmas tree. And I just turned it over and again used some hot glue. And it is, getting cooler here in Texas, so this will stay together for the rest of the year here. And that's it. Just get it all set up so that it's in the middle and all of that. And easy as that. And you've got an adorable little Christmas tree door hanger or wall hanger. If you put a different word like family or love or something like that, you could hang it up, inside the house instead of outside. But it's kind of cute. It doesn't look too much like a kindergartner's craft. So I think it's cute. Thank you so much for stopping by Nattys Crafts today. I sure hope you could give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below and be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. I thank you so much for stopping by today. And I sure hope that you can appreciate today as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.